Hi there, my name is Bailey Constis, and I'm going to show you how to post on Hootsuite to manage our social media presence. So Hootsuite is a social media management site that allows us to post and manage our social presence much easier because it's all in one place. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to sign in to Hootsuite, and the URL is up at the top here. Make sure you spell the Hootsuite right. And our username is webmaster@collegian.com, and the password is Walter1234 without any capitalizations. So here you can see that we have separate tabs for each one of our social media accounts. We have the Collegian Central Twitter, the Rocky Mountain Collegian Twitter. The same thing goes for the Facebook pages, as well as our Instagram and Reddit accounts. You can also add more tabs. You can even add tabs for streaming, so it doesn't have to be just a social network. But I will show you first how to compose a message and post onto our accounts. So first of all, we're going to need a post. So I'm just going to choose the first post that was on collegian.com, and that was Broncos need the Old Bailey to beat Patriots. So you're going to come to this page and you're going to, of course, copy the URL. And then you're going to want to skim through the article just to make sure you have a good handle on what the article is about, just so you don't post anything incorrect. And then you will go back to Hootsuite, and you're going to want to compose a short message that gets to the point of the article. Sometimes you can be fun with this, especially when it's art and entertainment. But oftentimes with sports and news, the headline will suffice as the short message that you post out on social. So first we're going to do, we're just going to use the headline, Broncos need the Old Bailey back. And oftentimes when you do opinion pieces, it's nice to add the author. So according to, and then use their Twitter handle, and it's right there. Then you're going to want to add the link. So come down to this add link, paste in that URL from the post, and then you're going to want to hit shrink. And make sure you wait until it says that the URL is shortened, or else it won't be in the post. Then you're going to want to come over to the click to social network. Then you can pick which one you want to post on. We're going to do Collegian Central Twitter because that is the primary Twitter account that we use. And then you have a couple of options when it comes to posting. You can schedule your post. So let's say I wanted to schedule this tomorrow at noon. You click on the day, and then you can click on the time. When scheduling, it's often best to post in 15-minute increments or 30-minute increments, depending on how much material we have flowing through. So the more you would want to post every 15 minutes, and the less that we have, post in longer increments, so it's well spaced out throughout the day. And then you can schedule it. Right now, we're going to remove the scheduling to post it now, and you can send now. And then it'll show up on your sent tweets feed right here, and it'll probably also show up on your home feed. These tabs are very important to keep track of. Here is our home feed where you can see all the people that we are following. Our sent tweets is what we send. Mentions are great because it shows if someone uses our tag or handle. And then I also have a couple more feeds that I put. Hashtag Hey Collegian to see if anybody uses that, and we can respond directly to them. And scheduled tweets is probably going to be the most important thing for you to look at because it will show if other people have scheduled tweets here. And just so you don't duplicate any posts, and it shows you how well spaced out your posts are. There's also other feeds, like if people retweet our tweets, it shows up here. Hashtag CSU, hashtag Go Rams. These are just really nice things to have in order to monitor our campus. So now that you've posted on Twitter, you're going to want to post onto Facebook. Now, the reason that I do 2 separate posts is because the formatting between Twitter and Facebook are very different. So I come here to what we just posted on Twitter. I just copy it, and then I start a new post. Now for Facebook, we don't need the @, and you want to space out the name so it looks like a real human is posting this and not a computer. Now the link will work fine with the shortened URL, just as long as you come back over here and click on Collegian Central, again our primary account. We don't use Rocky Mountain Collegian Facebook as much anymore. So usually the shortened URL works, but sometimes it doesn't. In this case it's not working, so you're just going to want to delete it, come back to the post, copy, and then paste it right into here, and then it'll generate a link preview. The nice thing about Facebook is you can just get rid of this URL so it doesn't look messy. Now when it generates a link preview, you're going to want to make sure that the thumbnail matches up to the article. So here we can see it's a picture of Champ Bailey, it matches up, it's perfect, but also in other cases it might not. We have a lot of ad pictures that will show up instead, and sometimes our own thumbnail. So if that's the case, you just want to click no thumbnail, and you won't get one. But in this case, we can. So then you can, once again, you can schedule it if you'd like. Let's schedule this Facebook post for 1 o'clock. Make sure the AM and PM is correct. Very easy to mistake. And then all you do is hit schedule. And then we go over to our Facebook Hey Collegian tab. And you can see it is in our scheduled stream posts right here. In some cases, if there's no special formatting needed for the Twitter post, then you can click the social network and click Collegian Central as well as Collegian Central's Facebook. I'm just going to type out some random letters, and it will post onto both Facebook and Twitter at the same time, so you don't need to make those 2 separate posts. But again, that won't happen very often because formatting is so different on Twitter and Facebook. And if you want to get the correct Facebook thumbnail, it's really imperative to do a separate post for Facebook. And that is how you post using Hootsuite.